This was a miracle rarely seen in aviation history. A passenger plane successfully making an emergency landing on a river. The violent impact sent massive waves crashing up. Remarkably, thanks to Captain Sullenberger's exceptional piloting skills, the fuselage remained intact without tearing apart or catching fire. The plane skidded along the river surface, gradually slowing to a stop with the resistance of the water. At that moment, passengers were gripped with tension, scarcely believing they were still alive. The most agonizing period had finally passed, yet the situation remained dire. It was the depths of winter in New York, with temperatures below freezing and the river water bitterly cold. Captain Sullenberger swiftly ordered an evacuation, instructing passengers to don life jackets and prepare to exit the aircraft. As the doors opened, water rushed into the cabin, and the fuselage began to sink slowly. The crew could only direct passengers to stand on either wing and await rescue. The plane's condition remained uncertain, with the constant risk of explosion. At that moment, one terrified passenger jumped directly into the freezing river, attempting to swim the over 1,000 meters to shore. The instant he entered the water, he regretted his decision, and with all his strength, he swam back to the aircraft. Captain Sullenberger calmly organized the evacuation inside the cabin, distributing rescue blankets for passengers to wrap themselves in. Then, fuel began leaking from the aircraft's tanks, turning the river water black. Fortunately, a Coast Guard vessel happened to be passing by. Crew members deployed rescue kits and life jackets, initiating the rescue effort. Soon, nearby cruise ships also arrived to assist. An air police helicopter alerted to the emergency was the first to arrive on the scene. Police officers equipped with gear jumped into the river to rescue passengers in the water. Meanwhile, Captain Sullenberger risked his life, wading through the icy river over a meter deep to confirm no passengers remained trapped. He was the last to leave the cabin. His first action afterward was to call his wife to reassure her. Watching the passenger plane gradually sink into the river, First Officer Jeff remarked to Sullenberger,
"I've never been so happy to be in New York in my life."
After reaching shore, doctors examined Sully and found his pulse was as high as 110. Then the union president of the airline walked in and delivered the good news to Sully. All 155 people on board had survived.
155.
It's official. 155.